Unbelievable. See our very own brother's reaction. Yes, so Festus Keyamo react as Tinubu mock Akwa Ibom governor during APC campaign in his state, Uyo. Tinubu went there, and instead of facing, or dealing with matters of national issues and how he could possibly, what he intend to do for Nigerians and how he intend to go about it, he rather went there and was speaking on other issues, how the governor is a small boy, and what's like, and so many other things that if you look at it, it does not seem to have correlated with what he's saying. Because when you go out for a campaign, the purpose of your campaign is to ensure that you bring the people up to speed on your plans and aspiration, what you intend to do, and how you intend to go about it. You highlight the problem and your possible solution to all of this. Yes, this is supposed to be a rally where you're supposed to mention this. Tinubu was also invited to come to, come for the NBA, dialogue to understand what he wants to do for Nigeria. But guess what he did? He did not go there because probably he may not be able to articulately put answers to things as she should be. Rather, he went to Uyo Akwa Ibom to say the governor is a small boy, the governor did this, he did that. Nothing substantial. See what Festus Keyamo has to say. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The chief spokesman of the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, has defended the comments made by the party flag bearer Bola Ahmed Tinubu during his presidential campaign rally in Akwa Ibom State. Late Nigeria report that during the campaign rally in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State on Monday, Tinubu referred to the state governor Udo Emmanuel as a boy. He said, Akwa Ibom, you will not suffer again. That boy, Emmanuel Doe, that brought Atiku here, that called himself governor, tell him enough is enough. He lives in my backyard in Lagos. If not that we are one, I would have driven him back home. However, Tinubu's comment generated reactions with supporters of the People Democratic Party slamming the All Progressive Congress flag bearer for insulting Governor Emmanuel, who was hospitable to him, gave him the state stadium, and allowed him to come into the state freely. Reacting to the development, Keyamo stated that the comment by Tinubu was not a gift and not intended to insult the Akwa Ibom State governor. The Minister of State for Labor and Employment added that in African tradition, the older ones refer to the younger ones as boys and girls, adding that given their age, Udo as a boy is a boy to Tinubu. He wrote, in African tradition, we refer to our younger ones as boys and girls. It is not a goof and not an insult intended. Given their age, Governor Udo is a boy compared to Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. It is surprising you made headline out of this. We expect more from you, he said. Thanks. If he called him a boy, is there anything wrong in him calling him a boy? Why are people making a mountain out of a mole? He never intended to insult the governor. He was only making a reference to how elders in Africa refer to the younger ones. So, of course, in case you are wondering, who is this Festus Keyamo? Festus Keyamo is a man that has been paid, okay, to look after Tinubu's error. So his job is not because he lost Tinubu. If you think he lost Tinubu, you'll be making a huge mistake. No, it's not because he lost Tinubu. No, love is far from it. Anything called love is far from it. It's not because he loved Tinubu. What he did is because, he has found out that he has made a major mistake. Okay? He has made a major mistake, and that's why, Tinubu has made a major mistake and is coming out now to try to cover it. That in Africa, the problem now is that people are trying to make a big deal out of nothing. That in Africa is not a big deal. Okay, it's not a big deal. People should not take it as a big deal that something has happened. That it was not insulting, the governor. It was only, referring to how Africans we refer to people who are younger to us. Calling them boys and girls does not mean anything, and that people should not make, a mountain out of a mole, or make something out of what is not. But you are saying that now. Okay, you're saying that now. What do you mean by nothing out of what is not? When he was saying it, you did not recognize that he was saying something wrong. You did not recognize. Well, my wonderful people, this is what is happening, and every single one of us have to rise up. So you're saying, there was no harm intended. However, we just need to understand it. There was no harm intended, but you called, and that's why I went to Ogun State the other time. I said, Ele, that's this one too. Ele, this one too, did this, he did that. Even your children, there is a way you address them. When they are your children, you gave birth to them, you nursed them, you took care of them. But the time will come, you need to respect them and address them properly. Okay, you need to address them. Your father can be the president, but you don't see him outside and say dad. If your father is the president, you say your excellency. At home is your dad. But once it's outside and is representing the country, it becomes your excellency. Is he saying that it's not your father? That's not the point. The point is there's what we call protocol, law and order. So every single one of us must ensure that we're doing what is right, necessary, needed to move us forward. And nobody should sit back and keep quiet and think that everything will suddenly fall in place if we do not do what is right. So the days upon us have come to show to us that people like our very own brother now, Festus Keyamo, is only doing that for his pockets, not because he believes in what they are saying, that it is right or it is wrong. He's only doing that for himself. Okay, so it is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember that every time we allow things that are not right to continue to have their way, what happens is we do not give opportunity for truth to become the order of the day. Every time we're supposed to speak out and we refuse to speak out, every time we're supposed to condemn an evil and we do not do it, we leave things to chance, which ought not to be. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.